Hi everyone, this is Jim Ross from 3 Mile Domination, obviously, and I want to go over today's time for action segment and talk about when it comes time for doing the cut locks, getting ready for your auction, especially right now coming into spring, summer here. Can't believe it, but that's awesome. Demand always goes really crazy, and so you want to make sure you're not sitting on a bunch of inventory that they're not going to be paying, or there might be abandoned units in there. You know, it's time to get those units processed and cut the locks off and see what you're dealing with to move on to the next step to get it cleaned out to make sure you get that unit available for someone that's actually going to pay. Imagine that. Anyway, it's a big topic. I want to zero in on when it comes time to actually cutting the lock off that unit, that you're basically making sure you're covering your own ass. For lack of a better word, when it comes to any liability. I get that a lot. I used to run a auction company here in Utah for many years, and I think just from the sheer number of units that we were cutting and processing, never failed that I would end up having to talk to a customer that would say, "You went to my unit and this is missing and this is broken and you owe me this much money," and just making these outlandish claims. So what I did from the very beginning, and I recommend for you as well, is from the moment that you start doing the cut lock until the very end, when you lock it back up with your lock and seal it with those red tags. That way make sure there's no way of anyone tampering and going into those units. Very simple. We all have one on us at all times. Your own video camera. Record from the beginning that you start the lock cutting till you roll up the unit, inventory the unit from the outside, shutting the door, locking it, sealing it, stop. That way you have the entire process from beginning to end on video. That way there's no question that you went into there or that you broke something, that kind of thing. So that way it's a very simple, when they do make those accusations, and if you haven't had it happen yet, it's going to happen. It's a simple thing of like, here's the file, play. It's in, full color. Here's what's going on. There's nothing malicious happening at all. It covers you, and it'll make the process much easier to know that nothing like that's going to come back on you. And in this day and age with Google Drive or Dropbox, you can store a ton of video. Just organize it, and that's key. Organize it by the date, unit number of that file, put it away. Don't just go with whatever the file name auto generates. Make sure you rename that specific to that date and that unit number. So that way, if it does in the future, you can easily reference it and go from there. So anyway, that's my tip for the day. Something easy to implement. Man, my phone's blown up. And easy to implement for next time you're doing the lock cuts. And I urge you to do those right away to, again, clear out those units that aren't going to be paying, so you can make room for the spring and summer rush for those that will be coming in and they need a unit. So there you go. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you later.
Thanks so much for watching. We love to give away free books that will help your self-storage business. To pick up your free copy of Self-Storage Domination, the actions you must take to dominate your competition, simply go to selfstoragedomination.com.